Shivaya Namaha Om Shankare Sudaya Namaha Om Vishwayoniye Namaha Om Mame Atmane Namaha Om Tejo Nidhaye Namaha Om Anamayaya Namaha Om Parameshtine Namaha Om Parabrahmane Namaha Vedagarbhaya Namaha Om Virat Sudaya Namaha Om Pulindaganya Vartre Namaha Mahasaraswata Vridaya Namaha Om Ashrita Giladhatre Namaha Om Shoraknaya Namaha Om Roganashanaya Namaha Om Anandamurte Namaha Om Anandaya Namaha Om Shikandhe Gavagedanaya Namaha Om Dambaya Namaha Om Paramadambaya Namaha Om Mahadambaya Namaha Om Shagabaye Namaha Om Karanopatta Dehaya Namaha Om Karanadita Vigrahaya Namaha Om Anishwaraya Namaha Om Amradaya Namaha Om Pranaya Namaha Om Pranayama Parayanaya Namaha Om Vrittahandre Namaha Om Viraknaya Namaha Om Raktashyamagalaya Namaha Om Magade Namaha Om Subramanyaya Namaha Om Grahapriyaya Namaha Om Brahmanyaya Namaha Om Brahmana Priyaya Namaha Om Vamshavriddhikaraya Namaha Om Vedavedhyaya Namaha Om Akshaya Balapradaya Namaha Om Mayuravaganaya Namaha Om Skandhaya Kartikeyaya Parvati Priya Nandanaya Cha Mahadeva Kumaraya Subramanyayate Namaha. ரெண்டு கரங்களை சிறுசுக்கு மேலே கும்பிடுங்க. நன்றி கூறுவோம். இந்த நாட்டுக்கு, இந்த நாட்டு மக்களுக்கு, உலகத்துக்கு, உலக மக்களுக்கு, சர்வ சராச்சரங்களுக்கும் நம்ம நன்றி கூறுவோம். நமக்கு நல்லது கிடைச்சா அந்த நல்லது கிடைச்சதுக்கு நிறைய காரணங்கள் இருக்குது. அதுதான் இந்த உலகம்.
So now we are going to say thank you for the world and the country which offer for us opportunity to live and flourish, and all the extend their help for us to live. For that, this is the opportunity to offer our sincere gratitude.
இப்படி ஒரு மக்கள் சேவை செய்வதற்கு இந்த மண்ணு நமக்கு அனுமதி கொடுத்ததுக்கு இந்த மண்ணோட அரசாங்கத்துக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி கூறணும்.
To perform a service like this, to organize a charitable event, the government of this country and the council of this particular region offered us permission. For that, let's offer our gratitude to all the officials involved in that one.
Om Namah Shivaya Shantaya Shuddhaya Nirmalaya Prasannaya Sri Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Raksha Raksha Maheshwara. ரெண்டு கரங்களை ஹிருதயத்தோடு அணைச்சி வச்சு ஒரு நிமிஷம் ப்ரே பண்ணுவோம்.
Please bring both of your palm close to your heart, and whatever your prayer, please pray for a minute. Just for the information of our guest, we chanted 108 names of Lord Muruga just to invoke the blessing of the divine, and followed by we thank for everything in this world for us to lead the life until we had the permission today. Yeah. May I call upon Mrs. Selvendran? She's the chairman of Om Sharanabhava Seva Trust. Yeah. To honor our invited guest, Anne Clark. Yeah. Many of you know, sir. Anne Clark was recently elected as a GLA member. She was a councillor, and let's offer our sincere congratulations and best wishes to her. May I call upon Mrs. Devagi Kandasamy? She is the treasurer of Om Sharanabhava Seva Trust, to honor our invited guest. May I call upon Sivapriyan to honor our invited guest. May I call upon Mr. Sivapalan, he is the head of temple administration, for him to honor our invited guest. May I call upon Raghulan to honor our invited guest. And may I call upon Jeff to say a few words.
Oh, what a delight it is to be invited here and to see all of you people in the sunshine, in the shade actually, at this excellent gathering. It's very noticeable that your religious belief is leading you to do very good things in our local community, and I very much welcome it. Long may it continue, and as far as your occupation of the site in Legion Way is concerned, I'm still trying to sort out the planning permission situation, and I hope that will come to a favourable conclusion very soon. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Jeff, please accept my apologies. So I mistold your surname. Accept my apologies. Now, may I call upon Arjuna Mishra? Yeah, Arjuna Mishra is a councillor for East Finchley.
Hello all. Thank you very much for inviting me here as well. And thank you for holding this today. I didn't think many of you might be here because of the one-day cricket match on today. Let's see how that goes later on. Like Jeff and Nargis, I just want to say how grateful we are that you're doing amazing work in our community here in Barnet. Barnet has a lot of need, but the work that you're doing goes around the world, in India, Sri Lanka, and here as well. I was amazed to hear that you raised £10,000 for the Royal Free Hospital. I assume that's a clap for the nurses. Either way, thank you so much for everything you're doing. We'll work with Jeff on the planning application, and thank you for coming today and doing all of this.
Many of you know, after great difficulty, for almost sort of 15 months, we couldn't do anything. But fortunately, now the time came and able to organize this one. It involves a lot of hard work, especially there are two people who actually involved, Mr. Gajendra and Mr. Vijay Shankar. They put enormous amount of hard work to make it success. Not only this, both of them were involved from, this is the 6th charity work, both of them involved from the beginning, and they did enormous amount of charitable work in northern Sri Lanka, especially in 2016. The charitable extended to a blind school. It was a really needy project, and both of them planned and executed it well. From all of us, a round of applause to them. Now, may I call upon Vijay Shankar to say a few words. Mr. Vijay Shankar is involved with the charity for almost 10 years. He was organizing many programs. Now, Vijay Shankar, over to you.
Om Sharanabhava. First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who joined here today in this sweltering weather. Swami, please accept my humble pranams to you. Because of you only, we managed to do it. It's nothing in our hands. And the distinguished guests here, I'll start from Arjun. I only spoke to Arjun about 3 days ago, and he quickly accepted. If I have asked, probably the whole of Barnet councillors would have turned up here because of the charity work we are doing. And Arjun, thanks again for turning up. And Jeff, thank you again. You are our ward councillor, and obviously we will work with you on the many projects to come. And the planning is the main thing, but we will work with you, and thank you again for coming with a short notice. And obviously Anne is a councillor as well as a member of the Greater London Authority, which had more authority than the council on the planning issues. So Anne's help is needed for us if we want to grow this mission to the next level. And of course, I don't need to mention our own Nagesh Narendra, and because of her only we managed to get this center. And thank you again for your help, for both of you. Swami used to say, you need to come to a place to get some peace. So if you get the peace, almost you will get the God closer to you. But before that, Swami used to say always, keep a faith in me, keep the faith. Then if you have the faith, then you will have love each other. Then if you have the love, obviously God will come. And if the God is here, then all of us will be happy. So our center is a multi-faith center. We are open to everyone in Barnet. You know, no color, no religion, nothing. So you can see that if you see our center, it's a testament. You know, probably in London, this is one and only, you know, with all the facilities. So, you know, faith-wise, we are a multi-faith. And obviously, we love each other. Swami taught us how to love each other. And with that, so many people are getting so much peace by coming to our center. So what we can do is, we should encourage others to come. There's a lot of people who need help, and you know, we are lucky to be here. So we should encourage them, everyone to come. You know, we don't need to worry about what religion they are. Tell them what Swami is, and you know, all of them will come, then we can grow this. I don't know whether you guys know, yesterday the youth wing, they have done an amazing thing in London. They have collected so much money, you know, with a bucket in their hand. And we need to say thank you to them first, because it's a history in our charity's history. This is the first time they have done it. And those kids, the 35 of them, all of them work hard with this 31 degrees heat. And I thought it's my duty to mention this, so that all of them will carry on doing good things. Thanks again for all of them. And also thank you for our chairman as well, you know, who is behind us. You know, if you look at the charity walk 6 years ago, it's just we just had a discussion, myself and Gajan, then we spoke to Tevama and Swami. Then that baby is only 6 years old, but we have almost collected up to 500,000 so far. Out of the 500,000, Swami collected himself alone about 250,000. So all of you should take a sankalpam today, that even Swami is not here next year, we should do a similar thing. We should collect a similar thing. Obviously, we can connect Swami through the IT things. You know, we can streamline him from India. But we need to continue this, so that we can carry on helping the needy, and we can do this service, because you know, there's no need for Swami. We don't need to wait for Swami to be here to do all the hard work, because during the COVID he's done enough thing on behalf of us. Now it's our duty to carry on this. So let's hope we'll have all of you here next year, similar time. We will show all your faces to Swami as well, so that Swami will know that you guys are here. So let's enjoy your day. Om Sharanabhav. I would like to invite Gajan to say a word. Thank you.
Om Sharavana Bhava, welcome you all. Kodi Kodi Pranamam to our beloved Babaji. Brother Vijay Sankar said, next year, without Babaji, we can able to do it. I just want to say apologies for it. With Babaji, we will do another walk next year. On a special plane, even Babaji is in India, we will send a special plane to invite him. So without Babaji's blessings, we cannot achieve anything. That is the each and every day we are learning, and we are just as a tools. And everyone is, they have their academic qualification, they're professionals here, but all of a sudden, everyone united together to serve these underprivileged. Who is the reason behind it? It's Babaji himself. He's the only reason. He's the only reason we all gathered here. And Babaji, wherever Babaji visited, he formed an organization there. In Canada, there is a trust. There is a charitable organization there. In Malaysia, Singapore, and South Africa, all over the world. Wherever Babaji is, in India is major projects, charitable activities, and Sri Lanka continuously is happening. And here, Om Sharavana Seva Trust is continuously doing a lot of charitable activities. With your, all of your support, with the government support, the government official support, we can achieve a lot. With their permission only, with the government permission only, we managed to, first time in history, in this lockdown situation, we managed to get a permission to fundraise in the Westminster Council, in the central London. So this is with the blessing of our beloved Babaji, with the support of that, the government in UK. And we want Babaji to be here with us all the time. And that also can happen with their recommendation. And we want this UK organization as a center point, and Babaji need to travel around the world and spread that message to love each other and serve each other and make everyone happy, make everyone together like this. Enjoy each and every minute under the presence of the divine. This is divine. And as I spoken to the lady Anne here, I just explained to her, because of Babaji we are here and serving and decided to serve the underprivileged. Thank you once again.
May I call upon Nargish Narendra to say a few words to the devotees.
Om Saravana Bhava, Om Saravana Bhava, Om Saravana Bhava. It's a great pleasure to attend this event. Sorry I could not come early because I was not aware of the walk, so I organized something else, so I could not walk with you. Otherwise I would have loved to. Last time I walked with Swami, but I actually sort of delayed him because I was slow. So this time he didn't have that problem. So anyway, I'm pleased to be here, and I'm really glad that Anne Clark, Councillor Anne Clark, got elected as the GLA member, because she'll be able to do a lot for us, and she'll be part of she will attend lots of events with us, and she's one of us. She will be here. So that's great news for us. And Councillor Cook is always here. Whenever the organization invites him, he's here, and here you have seen him many times. He's very supportive. He's your local councillor for where the centre is, and welcome him as well. And Arjun Mitra, what can I say about him? Without him, there's no labor group. He's such a wonderful person, giving, although he's very, very young, he actually treats us with lots of, giving us lots of help, support, everything else. He never makes us feel that we are old. So that's the biggest asset we have got in our labor group. And he's an excellent counsellor. Ask him where the potholes are in Barnet, he'll tell you. He's a pothole guru. And he knows how to sort everything out. He's actually works for Anne as well in the GLA. That's his daytime job. Councillor is, as you know, is our evening job, attending meetings and everything else. And we are supposed to do a lot of things during daytime, but we have to have a daytime job as well to keep us going, because the council doesn't pay us much to live on just on that. So therefore, you know, so Arjun is the young and growing councillor, and he will have places to go. So thank you very much for everybody for raising a lot of money here and sort of doing a lot of good things to the underprivileged people in Sri Lanka and India. We are thinking of them. We are comfortable here, but it's great to think about the underprivileged that are suffering. And as you know, because of COVID, the day-to-day people who go out to work day-to-day and get wages day-to-day, and if they don't have work, they don't have like furlough and things like that, like in this country. So they need to be given food, they need to be fed, they need to be clothed, they need to have a place to live. So doing things like that is very, very essential for mankind. And thank you very much, Swami, for organizing this and collecting all the money and everything. Thank you, everybody. Thanks.
May I call upon Chairman Mrs. T. Selvendran say a few words to the devotees.
Om Sharavana Bhava, Om Sharavana Bhava, Om Sharavana Bhava. Thank you for coming, all of you. I really, really appreciate it. In last year and a half is when the pandemic started. We have done the project, nearly over 300,000 pounds worth of project we have done. And all because of Swamiji and his hard work. Whatever the penny you have put into, everything used by the organization for that project only. And without your support, we couldn't have not achieved that much. And also, with our Swamiji's guidance only, he put us in the right path, and we all are in a service mind. And once again, thank you everybody and participating in this charity walk. And once again, we are waiting to collect your platforms before the 24th of July. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Om Sharma, may I call upon Mrs. Sivabalan, he is head of temple affairs, to address the devotees.
Om Sharvana Bhava. Om Sharvana Bhava. Om Sharvana Bhava. இன்றைய நாள் கடந்த வருடம் இந்த சேரிட்டி ஒர்க் நடக்கவில்லை, உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமே நடக்கவில்லை என்று. ஆனால் இந்த சேரிட்டி ஒர்க் மூலம் நடந்த எத்தனையோ உதவிகள் இலங்கையில், இந்தியாவில் நிறைய 2016, 17, 18, 19 இந்த சேரிட்டி ஒர்க் மூலம் கலெக்ட் பண்ண எத்தனையோ தொகையான நிதி அங்கே இலங்கையிலேயே நாங்கள் நேரே பார்த்தோம். அந்த டைமில் கண் தெரியாதவர்கள், கால் இல்லாதவர்கள், படிக்க பள்ளிக்கூடம் இல்லாதவர்கள், படிக்க உபகரணம் இல்லாதவர்கள், உடுப்பு இல்லாதவர்கள் எல்லாருக்கும் சுவாமியுடைய கையாலேயே கொடுக்கப்பட்டது. முல்லைத்தீவு, வன்னி, எல்லா இடம், வடமாகாணம், கிழக்கு மாகாணம் எல்லா இடத்துலையும் கொடுக்கப்பட்டது. எத்தனையோ எங்களுக்கு அது சிலங்களை இங்கே ஒரு நாளுடைய இந்த நிகழ்வு முடிந்து விட்டிருக்கும். ஆனால் அங்கே எத்தனையோ பேருக்கு மிகப்பெரிய உதவி, எத்தனையோ பேர்த்த வாழ்க்கையை மாற்றின உதவி. இந்த வருடம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சுவாமியுடைய முயற்சியால், சுவாமியுடைய வழிகாட்டலால் நாங்கள் சேர்த்த நிதியின் மூலம் வீடுகள் கட்டப்படுகின்றது, உணவுகள் கொடுக்கப்படுகின்றது, புத்தகங்கள் கொடுக்கப்படுகின்றது. எத்தனையோ ஒரு 10 பேருக்கோ 15 பேருக்கோ கொடுத்து விட்டு அதை படம் மூலம் காட்டவில்லை. ஆனால் எத்தனையோ ஆயிரம் குடும்பங்களுக்கு, அளவிட முடியாத குடும்பங்களுக்கு செய்யப்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. அதை விட இங்கே சுவாமியுடைய நேரடியாக இங்கே இருக்கும் நேரத்திலே ஆன்மீக சேவை நடந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. பிள்ளைகளுக்கு குரு பயிற்சி நடந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. எல்லாம் ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு பாக்கியம் எங்களுக்கு. நாங்கள் கொடுத்து வைத்தவர்கள் எங்கள் குருநாதர் எங்களோடு இருப்பது. எத்தனையோ ட்ரில்லியன் பீப்புளில் நாங்கள் ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட மக்கள் இருக்கின்றோம். அந்த சந்தர்ப்பத்தை நாங்கள் தவற விடாமல் மீண்டும் நாங்கள் எப்படி பார்த்துக்கொள்கிறோமோ, எப்படி நாங்கள் வளர்ந்து கொள்கிறோமோ, எப்படி சுவாமியுடைய பாதுகாப்பில் நாங்கள் இருக்கின்றோமோ, அதே பாக்கியம் எல்லோருக்கும் கிடைக்க வேண்டும் என்று நாங்கள் பிரார்த்தித்து கொண்டு இந்த மக்களுக்கு தொடர்ந்து நாங்கள் உதவி செய்ய வேண்டும். உதவி என்றது எப்போவுமே முடியாது, எப்போவுமே யாருக்கும் தேவைப்பட்டு கொண்டே இருக்கும். அதுக்கு நாங்கள் செய்ய தயங்கக்கூடாது. ஒரு சின்ன உதவியோ பெரிய உதவியோ தயக்கம் இல்லாமல் தொடர்ந்து செய்து கொண்டே இருக்க வேண்டும். அதுதான் சுவாமியுடைய மிஷனே. சுவாமியுடைய ஆன்மீக சேவையை விட இந்த உதவி என்றது, தர்ம சேவை என்றதான் சுவாமியுடைய மிஷனுடைய மெயின் ஒரு பில்லர். அதுக்கு நாங்கள் ஒத்துழைப்பாக இருக்கணும், உறுதுணையாக இருக்க வேண்டும், சளைக்க விடாமல் செய்ய வேண்டும். ஓம் சரவண பவ. ஓம் சரவண பவ. ஓம் சரவண.
Om Sharnava, Mr. Sivabalan addressed the gathering. He reminded that during 2016-17, we collected a lot of funds and extended the charitable activities in northern Sri Lanka. Many of you know it's a war-revenged area. A lot of people lost their life. A lot of people had disabilities as the results of war. So the special assistance was extended to some blind school and some people to fit that artificial limbs and everything. Also, assistance extended to people to continue their education. So we went on to say we are so fortunate. Out of the billions of people in this world, We are so few, got the blessing to be associated with a realized master. With that fortune, let's continue our service. Let's continue our spiritual service as well as the service to the humankind. With that, extend our assistance to everybody. The assistance is a never ending. Somewhere, someone in the world always needing the assistance. Let's work hard and extend that assistance to full mission of our beloved Sadguru. Om Sharanabhava.
இந்த நிறைவான வெயிலான நாளில் நமக்கு இப்போ குளிர்மையான ஒரு இடத்த கொடுத்த கடவுளுக்கு நன்றி சொல்லுவோம்.
Say, what he says, it's a very hot day, but fortunately, divine offered us a shadow to enjoy this hot day.
எப்போவுமே நம்ம வாழ்க்கையை வச்சுட்டு என்ன பண்ணணும்?
With our life, what do we have to do?
இப்போ ஒரு பழம் கிடைச்சா நம்ம என்ன செய்வோம்?
Say, suppose if you receive a fruit, what you will do?
அதை சாப்பிட்டு ரசித்து அந்த ஆனந்தத்தை காணுவோம்.
What you do, you consume that fruit, enjoy that taste, and have the happiness as the result of that.
அது மாதிரி வாழ்க்கை ஒரு பழம் தான்.
Same way, our life is a fruit.
பழம் நீயப்பா.
That according to the Muruga scriptures, palam niyappa.
இப்போ நம்மளை ருசிச்சு ரசிக்கணும்.
First and foremost, we must enjoy ourselves. We must enjoy ourselves thoroughly.
இதுக்கான மார்க்கத்தை நம்ம தேடணும்.
To do that one, we must seek an appropriate avenue for that one.
அதுக்கான மார்க்கம் தான் நம்ம சொல்லும்ல ஆன்மீக பயணம்.
That avenue is the spiritual journey.
உள்ளத்தை நோக்கி ஓடணும், உள்ளத்தை உணர்ந்து உயர்ந்து காட்டணும்.
What you need to, you must look inside, you must realize, with that you must progress.
அதற்கான சந்தர்ப்பங்கள் எங்கேயெல்லாம் நமக்கு கிடைக்கின்றதோ அந்த சந்தர்ப்பங்கள் எல்லாம் நம்ம தேர்ந்தெடுக்கணும்.
Wherever we get that opportunity to do that one, we must seize that one without any hesitation.
இன்னைக்கு பார்த்தீங்களா, இன்னைக்கு நமக்கு நிறைய வேலைகள் இருக்கலாம்.
Today, look at today, we may have so many commitments.
ஆனால் அதுக்கெல்லாம் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்காம நம்ம வாழ்க்கையிலிருந்து 4 பேருக்கு வாழ்க்கை கொடுக்கணும்னு நினச்சிட்டு நம்ம எல்லா வேலையும் ஒதுக்கி வச்சு இந்த காரியத்துக்கு இந்த நிலைமைகளை ஒன்றும் பார்க்காம அதுகளை ஓடி வந்து கூடிட்டோம்ல.
Say, we have so much of commitment, but we didn't give importance to that. What we gave importance because we want to extend our assistance. As the results, we want to give relief to some people. For that, from far away, we all came together and congregated.
நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில் நமக்கு எது ரொம்ப பெருசுன்னு கேட்டால் அதுக்கு ஒரு ஆன்சர் என்னன்னா டைம் தான் ரொம்ப பெருசு.
Say, suppose if you ask, what is the significant factor in your life? The answer is time.
நமக்கு இருக்கிற டைமில் நம்ம வாழணும், நம்ம வாழ்க்கையிலிருந்து 4 பேரை வாழ வைக்கணும்.
Say, with our limited lifespan on this earth, we must live. Also, we must extend our assistance to other people for them to lead their life.
நம்ம வாழ வச்சவங்க நமக்காக வாழுவாங்க நம்ம வாழ்க்கை பூர்த்தி ஆனாலும்.
Say, for the people whom we extend the assistance, even we departed this world, they will still continue to live.
அது நம்ம வாழ்வதற்கு சமம்.
That is equal of we living in this earth even after our departure.
அதுதான் சர்வீஸ் தான் வாழ்க்கை.
The service you offer to the humankind, that is life.
மற்றதெல்லாம் அதுக்கு அடுத்தது தான்.
The rest of the things are beyond that.
எதெல்லாம் நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில் சாதிச்சிருக்கிறோமோ அதில் எல்லாம் ஒரு சர்வீஸ் இருக்கு.
Whatever we achieve so far in your life, you can see that service in that one.
நம்ம சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல ஏதாவது நடந்தாலும் கொடுத்து வச்சிருக்கிறோம் அதனால தான் கிடைக்குதுன்னு.
Say, often when the good things happen to you, you say, I'm so fortunate. As the results, I am bestowed with these good results.
இப்போ பார்த்தீங்களா நம்ம இப்போ நிறையா சாதிச்சிருக்கிறோம். இந்த சாதிச்சதெல்லாம் நம்ம கொடுக்க போகிறோம்.
Say, today, as conducting this charity work, we accumulated the amount of funds you saw Mr. Gajendra announced. That whatever we accumulated, we are going to distribute it now.
நம்ம கொடுத்து வைக்கிறோம்ல, யாராருக்கு கொடுக்குறோமோ அவங்களுக்கு அது நம்ம கொடுத்துட்டே இருக்கிறோம், கொடுத்து வைக்கிறோம்.
So whoever who receive it, they will continue to lead the life.
இது நமக்கு திரும்பி வரும்.
Some or other, these good deeds will come back to us.
அதான் கொடுத்தது தான் கிடைக்குது.
Whatever you offer, only you will get it back.
கொடுக்கக்கூடிய அளவில் நம்ம இருந்தால் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு எல்லாம் வரும்.
Say, suppose if we have the right mindset with the intention to offer, then whatever we need to offer will come to us.
நம்மளெல்லாம் கூடி நிறைய சர்வீஸ் பண்ணுவோம்.
Let's all of us come together, perform more and more service.
அதுக்கு தான் அன்பு, ஐக்கியம், ஆதரவு.
For that, love, unity and support.
இந்த மூணும் தான் நம்மளெல்லாம் இன்னைக்கு கூடுனதுக்கு காரணம்.
The three aspect is the primary reason we all congregated here.
சுவாமியில் உங்களுக்கு அன்பு இருக்கு.
You all have tremendous amount of love on your
சாமியோட
beloved
உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப
Sadguru.
ஐக்கியம் இருக்கு.
You want to be united with your Sadguru.
சாமிக்கு ரொம்ப ஆதரவு கொடுக்குறீங்க.
We want to support our Sadguru.
வாங்கன்னு சொன்ன உடனே வந்துட்டீங்க.
So when he invited you, all of you came here.
அதான் ஆதரவு.
That is the support.
அதான் மிகப்பெரிய பாத பூஜா.
That is the biggest Pada Puja you could perform.
10 பேருக்கு நல்லது செய்யணும், நம்மளெல்லாம் சேர்ந்து நாளடி நடப்போம்னு சொன்ன உடனே ஓடி வந்துட்டீங்கல்ல.
Say when your beloved Sadguru extended the invitation saying that I am going to perform some good deed, as the results we are going to extend the assistance to few people, all of you came here.
அது சின்ன குழந்தையிலிருந்து கூட இந்த சேவையில் இருக்கு.
You can
இந்த
see.
உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்க பாட்டி பார்த்தீங்களா, இந்த சேர்ல உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கு, அந்த அம்மா கூட நடந்தாங்க.
See,
தெரியுமா உங்களுக்கு?
there are many young children, there are people who can't walk, they also walked.
அந்த சேர்ல உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கிற அம்மா, அந்த அம்மா கூட நடக்க முடியாது அப்படின்னா கூட இந்த யாத்திரையில் இருந்தாங்க.
There's a lady who couldn't walk, but still she made an effort to walk.
பார்த்தீங்களா? இதெல்லாம் நம்ம பார்த்து நல்லா படிக்கணும்.
We must observe these things and learn the lesson from here.
நல்லா இருக்கிறப்ப தான் நம்ம இதெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியும்.
When we are in physically fit and mentally fit, then only we can perform many things.
எப்போவும் நல்லா இருக்கணும்ன்றதுக்காக தான் நம்ம இதெல்லாம் பண்றோம்.
We are doing all those things to maintain that state of physical strength as well as the mental strength.
நம்ம மட்டும் இல்லை, நம்மளோட நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜெனரேஷன் எல்லாம் இந்த புண்ணியத்தை அடையும்.
Not only we are going to be benefited by these good deeds, our future generation also will be benefited by it.
இப்போ நம்ம ஒரு புல்லோட விதை போட்டா அந்த விதை அநேகம் புல்லுகளை உருவாக்கி கொண்டிருக்கும்.
Say suppose on a lawn, if you sow some seeds, that will create further and further seeds.
அதை வெட்டி விட்டாலும் திரும்பி வரும்.
Even if you mow the grass, it still continue to grow.
கிளைமேட் சேஞ்ச் ஆகும்போது கொஞ்சம் மயமா போனாலும் திருப்பி அந்த சரியான கிளைமேட் வரும்போது திருப்பி வரும்.
When the weather changes, it may looks like it dried, but when the right time comes, it flourishes again.
அது மாதிரி தான் நம்ம செய்கிற புண்ணிய காரியங்கள் எல்லாம்.
Same way, all those good deeds what we perform.
அது ஒரு நாளைக்கு மாயாது மறையாது எல்லா காலம் அது நிறைவா இருக்கும்.
Whatever the good deeds we perform, it's perpetual. It will be there forever and ever. It will never go away.
எல்லாருக்கும் ரொம்ப நன்றி.
For all of you, our beloved Sadguru is expressing his sincere gratitude.
எஸ்பெஷலி இன்னைக்கு நம்மளோட அந்த வரவேற்பு சுகாரியம் பண்ணி விசேஷமான ஆத்மாக்கள் எல்லாம் வந்து இந்த சபையில் கூடி இருக்கிறாங்க.
All those special guests whom we invited, like Councillor Nargis Narendra, Anne Clark, and Councillor Jeff Cook and Councillor Arjuna Mitra, all of them accepted our invitation and gathered here to support this effort.
அவங்களெல்லாம் நீங்க செய்யற சர்வீஸை படிச்சு தான் வந்திருக்கிறாங்க.
All of them they came here because they know you are doing this service. They are aware of it. As the results, they came to this one.
பார்த்தீங்களா, நம்ம செய்யற சர்வீஸ் ரொம்ப இடத்துக்கு ரீச் ஆயிருக்கு.
See, whatever the service you perform, is many people aware of it and they are extending their support to you.
இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் காலம் போனால் இவங்க கூட கண்ட்ரியோட பிரைம் மினிஸ்டரும் இருப்பாங்க. ஹாப்பி. எப்படி இருந்தது பாத யாத்திரை?
How did you enjoy that today's walk?
ஆட்டம் பாட்டு இல்லை, ஆட்டம் பாட்டம் கொண்டாட்டம்
Celebration.
ஒரு டயர்ட்னஸ் நமக்கு தெரியலல்ல.
None of you, I am saying, you are so enthusiastic. He said he couldn't see you are tired.
வீட்டில் எல்லாம் ஒரு ஸ்டேர் கேஸ் கீழே இறங்கினாலே நம்ம டயர்ட் ஆகிடும்.
Sometime at your house, if you just go up steps of when you climb your stairs, you feel tired.
இப்போ எவ்வளோ நேரம் நடந்தீங்க இந்த வெயில்ல?
In this hot sun, you walked a lot.
இந்த விஜயசாமி கஜன்சாமி தகதா யுகத்துக்கெல்லாம் கூட்டிட்டு போனாங்க. காட்டுக்குள்ள எல்லாம் கொண்டு போயிட்டு அங்கே எல்லாம் சுத்தி கொண்டு போனாங்க.
This Vijay Swami and Gajan Swami take you to almost for few 100,000 years ago.
சாமி சொன்னேன், நீங்கள் ராகு கேதுவோட அவதாரமா எங்களை காட்டுக்குள்ள.
So he referred Vijay and Gajan as planet that the shadow planet is Ragu and Ketu.
சரவண பவா. ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்தது. நமக்கு கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம் இந்த மாதிரி சர்வீஸ் எல்லாம். மக்களுக்கு இதெல்லாம் தேவை இருக்கு.
Today is a very nice and let's continue this one. A lot of people need these services.
ஓம் சரவண பவா. எல்லாருக்கும் நிறைவான நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள், நிறைவான நமஸ்காரங்கள்.
So all of you, our beloved Sadguru, extending his best wishes and prayers.
வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு சக்திவேல் முருகனுக்கு, ஞானவேல் முருகனுக்கு ரோஹரா. சரவண பூமண்டாலயத்தோட திருக்குறள் வந்துட்டு இருக்கு.
She's a translator. She often translates Swami's programs.
I'm Sharon Bhadia devotees. My humble salutations to all the distinguished guests. We're really proud to have all of you here, and your support really means so very much to each and every one of us. It really is so encouraging and very motivating to see your continuous support to all of us, and definitely we need a lot of this. First, let me offer my millions of salutations to my Sadhguru's lotus feet. Just wanted to share one or two points. Basically, all of us, we got attracted the lotus feet of our Sadhguru for different reasons, and each one of us understands or experiences different experiences. In a nutshell, if I were to tell for the people of today as well as people who are probably, if I were to introduce the organization, I would say we're really blessed to have a Sadhguru, but gurus, in many people would think it's something very far and beyond, but we have a guru who's today's friend, philosopher and guide, and he's teaching us the very grassroots, the very basics of family life, how to lead our duty, how to deal with our day-to-day situations, as well as how to balance relations, professional as well as personal. And these lessons are very simple, very basic, very practical, and all what Babaji has told us, or rather guided us, he's a living example. So everything is supported by Babaji's actions, multitude of them, not just one. So nothing is just a quote which is hanging in the air. Each and every quote or teaching is substantiated by so many living evidences. So we find this as a very practical teaching, how to live with our family members, how to respect our elders, how to understand and honor all what they have taught us, and how to live with the community. And most important, anything that is blessed by God to us, whatever it is, strength, intelligence, money, all of that, we've been guided to reinvest to help others. And all of this, we are really, we are very thankful to Babaji to show us how to lead a basic life, a spiritual life, a material life, and a beautiful blend of all of them. Because nothing is separate. Spiritual life is not something that is separately hanging in the air, and then we come back to, oh my God, I have to do my work or my material life. It's a beautiful blend, and everything is going hand in hand. So what qualities we learn to interact with our people at home, the same qualities we are taught to interact with people at work or people in the temple, and it continues. It's a full change in our personality. So Babaji has helped each and every one of us blossom with all our inherent qualities coming up to the surface. And this morning only I was telling Brother Kajan that, oh my God, it's ages since I've ever walked. So I was really skeptic whether, but again, the exuberance, the divine exuberance of Babaji, he's taken us all on a very spiritual high. So we were like just flowing with it, and we never realized when it started and when it ended. So that is the beauty of Babaji's teachings. He teaches us, he takes us to a high, and in that high, we are so happy and blissfully flowing with Babaji, whether it be charity projects, whether it be anything like service to humanity, works which we don't like to do also, but with Babaji's guidance, we are taught to enjoy every of it with the divine presence. So it's a very practical Guru. We are very thankful to the Lord for having giving us this Guru who is a blend of divine as well as very firmly rooted to the ground, teaching us the values of home, work, balance, as well as spirituality. Many, many pranams at the lotus feet of my Guru.
Now our beloved Sadhguru is going to invite a guest.
Om Sharavana Bhava. Om Sharavana Bhava. Om Sharavana Bhava.
Thank you so much.
Om Sharavana Bhava. 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 நீங்கள்லாம் பாதயாத்திரை ஆரம்பிக்கும்போது என்ன கும்பிட்டீங்க கடவுள்கிட்ட?
So when of you before you commenced the walk, what did you pray for?
தெரியல, என்ன கும்பிட்டீங்க?
What did you pray for? Can't remember?
நாங்கள் என்ன கும்பிட்டோம் தெரியுமா? நம்ம ஜாதகத்தில் நமக்கு பலவிதமான யோகங்கள் உண்டாவும்ல.
So by what he prayed for, there's a many type of fortune in our horoscope.
அப்போ வெயிலில் நடந்துட்டு கருக்கணும்னு ஒரு யோகம் நமக்கு இருந்தா.
So he had a fortune to walk on this in this hot sun and getting dark.
கடவுளே தலை மட்டும் கருத்தா போதுன்னு கும்பிட்டு.
The only prayer he had is, okay, if hope only my head should get dark, rest of the body should remain the same.
அந்த யோகத்தை தலைக்கு மேல கொடுக்கும்.
So he said, I want all the fortune on top of my head.
Oh, Sharavana Bhava.
May I call upon Sudha Pavanakumar to offer the vote of thanks.
Om Sharavana Bhava, Om Sharavana Bhava, Om Sharavana Bhava. My humble pranams to the lotus feet of our beloved Swami, Satguru Shri Sharavana Baba, Chairman, guests of honors, brothers, sisters, and children. This event has been massively successful with our beloved Swami's blessings, nothing more than that. But behind that blessing was a lot of people who worked tirelessly, very hard to make it happen. So I get the privilege and honor to say thank you on behalf of Om Sharavana Bhava Seva Trust UK. So to start with, administration of this process is quite tough. We have responsibility for your health and safety and well-being. We have to count you in and count you out as well. So thank you for your patience and for cooperating with this process to help us make it a safe event. Thank you to those of you who've returned your walk number card. If you haven't returned it, please could you do so at the admin counter. I'd like to take this opportunity amongst the several seva we have been delivering across our community that isn't possible without financial support, hardship, and hard work. And I would absolutely like to recognize our youth wing team. Please could we give a massive round of applause for them. So they have made a lot of sacrifices, walking in the heat yesterday, as we've heard, trying to spread Swami's mission and collecting sponsors for this walk, and the success speak for itself, as Brother Gajan was citing today. So for the administration process, a lot of sisters helped me today. So thank you to all of those sisters who helped me to make it a safe event. Also a massive thank you to Raglan Anna and Selva Anna, who transported all the things from the temple to here. Thank you to the medical team led by Dr. Ganeshalingam. Brother Bharati Shankar Sivapriyan, who really worked quite hard in the background. So thank you so much for all those sarbat and cold drinks you were enjoying. Brother Shankar was running up and down Marks and Spencer to make it possible. So thank you for that. And obviously the temple team, Regal video team, and it's not possible without all of your support as well. Finally, a massive thank you to Devama, Brother Gajan and Vijay for making this a very, very successful event. And after Swami, of course, Swami's Fest, who else are the heroes and heroines of this event? That's all of you. A massive round of applause to all of you. So this is just our beginning. As we know, our work is cut out. Lot more community service to be done. So please continue to give our support to Om Sharnabha Seva Trust. And thank you. Have a safe journey home. Thank you. Before that, Swami will be offering some sweets. So I'll hand this back to Pawan. Thank you. Om Sharnabha.
Om Sharnabha. Once again, we thank you, all of you. Now, Shami is going to offer the prasada. Please come in line and receive it and proceed. Have a safe journey home. Thank you. Om Sharnabha.